my younger brother and the very, very popular Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Shri Devendra Fadnavis ji, Shri Uday Samant ji, Honorable Industry Minister of Maharashtra, my colleague Shri Amritlal Meena, Special Secretary, Department of Industry, Government of India, Dr. Hon'ble, Principal Secretary, Industries, Government of Maharashtra, Ms. Dr. Vipin Sharma, all the distinguished representatives of various countries, our consul generals, our colleagues from United Arab Emirates who have joined us for this very important program, Excellencies, distinguished industry captains, friends from the media, ladies and gentlemen. It's great to be back home, and coming back to Mumbai is always a pleasure when you're back in your home territory. And I'm delighted that this is the first program I'm sharing with my brother Devendra ji after he has assumed office. And I can tell you I'm really looking forward to this wonderful partnership between the center and the state, not only working as a double engine, but I think becoming the engine, powerful engine of growth of the country. Maharashtra and the central government working hand in hand can truly transform India. And under his and Honorable Chief Minister Shri Eknath Shinde ji's leadership, ably supported by Uday and all the other colleagues from Maharashtra, I have no doubt in my mind that Maharashtra will once again achieve the pinnacle of glory, become the most industrialized, progressive and fastest growing state in the country. And I wish you very well, Devendra ji and your entire team. Of course, Devendra ji is the darling of the people of Mumbai and Maharashtra for the wonderful work he has done in infrastructure. Through his tenure, he has always focused very, very significantly on infrastructure. I believe he must be a strong proponent of the age-old philosophy that it's the infrastructure which will define the success of any economy. John F. Kennedy had said it many, many years ago, almost rhetorically, whether the highways made America great or America made great highways. And I think the jury is out. The whole world has seen how infrastructure can help power an economy, how infrastructure can make newer and newer opportunities come live with huge investments, jobs, and economic growth. Prime Minister Modi himself is an evangelist who believes that infrastructure is the way to develop a nation, to take the nation forward. Many of you would be aware that we now have a $1.4 trillion, nearly 111 lakh crore rupee national infrastructure pipeline. And a large part of that is in Maharashtra, and a very significant portion is in Mumbai. And I remember the scorching pace with which Devendra ji had launched the metro projects across the state of Maharashtra, Mumbai, Pune, Nagpur. The way he launched the Trans-Harbour Link, a dream project which many of us in this room from Mumbai have been talking and hearing about for, I think, decades, was not only conceptualized but also launched, and work had started under Devendra ji. The coastal road is going to be another landmark project that will benefit Mumbaikars in a big way. The way the expansion of expressways across the state have been planned under his leadership is truly phenomenal. The Nagpur-Mumbai would be the fastest ever infrastructure project Maharashtra has ever seen. And I'm really a big fan of his current initiative to connect all the districts of Maharashtra with good expressways and road connectivity. So Devendra ji, keep powering your infrastructure vision, and all of us, both at the center and all of us from Maharashtra and Mumbai, will give you full support to make your vision a big, big, grand success. A lot has been spoken about the infrastructure at AURIC. I'm happy that Mr. Meena and his team have focused very significantly on the plug-and-play infrastructure, modern, world-class, technologically enabled project that has been set up at AURIC. The special purpose vehicle has been empowered with several delegated powers in terms of their ability to make it easier to do business. We are trying to keep the cost of doing business low so that common infrastructure is all available for people and industries locating in AURIC. There's a large commercial area available. There's residential areas available. And the infrastructure, the roads, the power infrastructure, all of that is truly world-class. It's digitally very well connected. And of course, Devendra ji mentioned that with the new Nagpur-Mumbai Expressway, the travel time even to Mumbai or to Pune would significantly reduce. And therefore, I think it makes eminent business sense to locate in AURIC, just as it does to locate in any of the new industrial townships, modern industrial townships being prepared under the NICDC initiative, whether it is Vikram Udyog Nagri near Indore, whether it's Noida near Delhi in Uttar Pradesh, this project in Maharashtra, the AURIC project, or the fourth initiative, the Dholera project in Gujarat. All four have been master planned to international standards. And I'm sure industries coming in these areas and in the various other nodes that are going to be taken up for development in the days to come, including Nagpur and Dighi, will power the Indian industry, power manufacturing in India, and help fastest speed in terms of conceptualizing, deciding on the location, and then implementing your projects to set up factories, to set up service centers, to set up offices, to have a plug and play and a work to home, right from the place where your people will stay, educational institutions in the vicinity, commercial infrastructure, and of course, high quality industrial land and other facilities. Environment clearances, all other approvals are fast-tracked, as Mr. Meena said. Every person who decides to locate in any of these NICDC promoted projects gets the hand-holding support of the central government, who coordinates between the state, local bodies, any other departments, any approvals that you require, any international connectivity that you want with our missions, all of that is given as a free service. It's free, I'm sure, Amritlal ji. All right, it's a free service to all those who come into the AURIC townships, nodes, and more importantly, when we have the kind of cooperation and collaboration with the various states, and incidentally, all these four nodes have very progressive state governments. They have governments which are ready to go an extra mile to support industrial development. And therefore, the connect between the government of India and the states is very deep and real time. It's seamless. And therefore, any requirements that any of the stakeholders who come to these areas have will become our responsibility. And we'll ensure that you do not have to suffer any inconvenience as you grow and expand there. Incidentally, the way these projects are initiated, the idea is to keep the logistics cost down, help you get lower costs and ease of doing business. We have recently launched a national single window in which the central government ministries, various departments, and many states, including Maharashtra, allow you to get onto one window and get all your approvals online without having to go to any office whatsoever. It is still under beta testing, not because it cannot give approvals. I think we have crossed about 25,000 approvals through the national single window already. But why I have kept it in beta is for your feedback of any other approvals you want us to bring onto the national single window, any inconveniences you face, any further simplification that you desire. And therefore, I would urge all of you to kindly go onto the national single window, try to get your approvals on that. If your approval faces any difficulty on the national single window, please give us a feedback so we can upgrade it, we can improvise it. If you find your approval is not available, then also please give us a feedback so that we can try and add that approval onto the national single window. Our idea is that a person located anywhere in the world through his computer should be able to get every approval that he requires to locate in India, that he requires to buy land in India, that he requires to set up business in India. Everything would be available on a click of a button through the national single window, including any payment of government dues or government charges for buying the land or for any of the approvals. So our effort is to make your job simpler, allow you to focus on your business, allow you to focus on creating value in your enterprise, and focus your entire energies on helping us grow the Indian growth story, the Indian economy, which, friends, is on a trajectory which will take us to a $30 trillion economy at the least by 2047, when we celebrate 100 years of independence. The country is growing amidst global challenges, despite the pandemic, despite the very difficult geopolitical situation, both in our neighborhood and in other countries, the conflict between Ukraine and Russia, which has caused tremendous turmoil throughout the world. India continues to grow. India continues to provide newer and newer opportunities. Technology and innovation are driving the Indian growth story. Our women power, the Nari Shakti, as the Honorable Prime Minister said in his very powerful address on 15th August, is contributing increasingly to the growth story. Our startups and young entrepreneurs are becoming the harbinger of growth and jobs in India. And the world today recognizes India as an engine of global growth going forward. I have no doubt in my mind that with an aspirational billion, a billion plus people looking for a better quality of life, a huge market opportunity that India offers, the huge domestic market that India offers, and the enabling environment with ease of doing business, with lower costs of doing business, with governments willing to support you in every which way required, with the highest FDI flowing into India, breaking a record year on year for the last 7 years consistently, with over 100 unicorns already in India. And I like the competitive spirit that Maharashtra says we have 25 unicorns. Karnataka has its own number. Delhi, Haryana, UP have their own numbers. With everybody vying to support industry, to support growth, with everybody competing, but a healthy competition. A competition which has collaboration at the back of their work. This competitive, collaborative competition between states is truly the sign of a successful federal democracy, And I have no doubt going forward, India will become a developed nation by 2047. India will take prosperity to every single citizen of India throughout the country, the remotest corners of India. Just like technology has helped us overcome this big challenge of COVID, where we were able to ensure nobody goes hungry. Healthcare facilities get upgraded. Across the length and breadth of India, 2 billion vaccines doses were administered. Across the country, we have been able to distribute food grains, particularly to 800 million people at the margins, the poor, the less people with lower incomes, the lower middle class, everybody being ensured adequate food grains. Over 30 million families getting a free home. Across the country, electricity going to every home and every business, every farm in the country. Digital penetration throughout the country. All of these enablers to a successful, developed economy are in place. The macroeconomic fundamentals are strong. Infrastructure is being developed at a scorching pace. India is the destination the world is looking up to. I invite all of you to look at investing in India, investing in AURIC, investing in Maharashtra, and together, let's make India a prosperous country, a developed country, the future of the world. Thank you very much.